Welcome back to another week, another segment to express yourself. It's your
Express
boy G
yourself.
Butters.
Ways, man. And
Dupree.
and Dupree, man,
Yes,
our
sir.
brother, man, came through. Hey, express yourself.
Yes,
Let's do it,
sir.
man. Hey, look, man. So this is a very, very special slash personal slash could be vulnerable one. You know what I mean? We have to be vulnerable on this one. Um we have been inactive for a couple weeks, man. Just a lot of life stuff happening. But even when we go missing for a little bit, just don't count us out. Just know we coming right back. You know what I mean? And we have some videos in the vault for y'all. Just having some trouble uploading a few times,
Yeah.
but we do have videos for y'all, and we will upload them for y'all. So you might catch 2 to 3 for the next 2 upcoming weeks, just to catch up on everything while we're also still having bookings. So yeah, we brought Dupree on here, man. Today's topic will be about addiction. Addiction. So we brought him on here because I'll let him just share a little bit whatever he feels he wants to share to start off about the word addiction, or even just about yourself, and go ahead and do that, man. Because you can tell him what you do, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, like you said, it's about addiction. We're gonna start off raw with it. If you 100, I'm a victim of it myself. I had a long time, trying to get through that, and what it took really for me to just talk to my peers. The ones around me, I knew I really cared. But addiction is more deeper than just about even just trying to clean or anything like that, because it's more of a train of thought. Really, is why I tell it sometimes, because you think that you really need to be, on a different level, but the whole time you just need to be with the people around you, and you'll feel good just with that. And that's the inner happiness you gotta find. And drugs and anything, outside of that is not gonna really help get you there doing that. And that take a lot of mind power for sure. It's a thought. And it's hard to beat your thoughts.
Yeah. So you feel like, okay? So what happened? Do you feel like you can explain like what happened with? Because me personally, as far as addiction goes, when I think of the word addiction, I'm just like, something that, because you can be addicted to a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like addiction, when it's a bad, or when it's something negative, the negative effect of addiction is you being so addicted into, or so clinged on to something that it takes your, basically you lose your whole priorities, prioritizing folks up.
Yeah.
You start losing what's important. You know what I mean? That becomes the only thing that's important, and that becomes the only thing that, whatever you're clinging to, whatever you're addicted to, is like that's all that matters. And it's like anything and anybody else outside of that particular thing don't matter at all.
Right.
That's why I say it can be a lot of, you know what I mean? That can be addiction, right? So me personally, I don't feel like um I've had too many. I've been addicted to basketball, but I've always been able to still make sure I get my things done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Like bills, or you know what I'm saying, or like, I don't know. I made sacrifices, but it's just not like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's also different than maybe a drug abuse or a
Yeah.
drug addiction, right? You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
never had a drug addiction.
Or even
Well,
gambling. Gambling addiction is bad too.
gambling addiction could be bad.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never had that either.
Right.
I've never had that. That's real.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think, you know what? I think closest thing I had to a drug addiction would have been like when I was in middle school, and I smoked and I drank every single day,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
But that was, that was the closest thing. But even then, I didn't have no real priorities.
Yeah.
I'm in middle school, right? I lived
Yeah.
on my mom's house, smoking and drinking. Only my priorities was going to school, and that did fuck with my. I didn't go to school. Yeah, I didn't go to school because of that. I'd rather stay at home and drink and smoke. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And that was that. And until I made that promise my 8th grade year, going into my 9th grade year, that I was gonna put it down. I went cold turkey, and boom, the rest is history. I don't fucking smoke or drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so what are some how did you, or what were you addicted to, if you don't mind sharing? How'd you get into it, and what was it like?
Well, like you said,
It's a
keep it
lot.
raw, right?
Yeah, it's
Shit,
raw. It's
well,
raw. Yeah.
I'm keep 100, and I'm not afraid to do this because I'm doing this more for the people that is afraid to feel like they can't speak on something that they've been through in their testimony. And if you're still doing it, but I tell you all the time, you fighting a fight, within yourself. So like, of course you're gonna feel like nobody understands. The whole time, there's a lot of people around you you don't even probably know is going through the same thing, or if not worse than what you're going through. but you'll never know until you start speaking up, and that's why I like what y'all doing, the expressive thing, because like we're not expressing that, so you don't know if somebody's going through that, and again, you fight your own fights, so you feel like that's something you shouldn't be bringing up, like yo, man, like I know I've been seeing Cuba, bro, I'm fucked up, I ain't gonna lie, I've been doing this, or I've been going to strip club every night, or doing this every night, or smoking this, drinking this, instead of just chopping over the people around you because they really probably be on the same tip, like, damn, me too, okay, I need to do. And it's more, and then when you start to see that you ain't the only one, a lot of times you care about your environment, people around you, and if you look at your best friend, mom, sister, cousin, they tell you that they're an addict and they are struggling, and you think about like, dang, do I want to really? You can reflect that and be like, dang, do I really want to see us both go down that path? So that's an even bigger impact. I feel like people around you ain't doing that, they don't want to do that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the only reason why you learn that is by speaking up and saying, like, like, hey, from like an instance for me, that's again, an instance for me, I took a long time for me to admit that I had a Percocet problem. I broke my foot, and during that time, I was taking the time. I didn't think it was a problem, really, until like after I broke my foot, I'm still taking them. You know what I'm saying? I used to smoke a lot, but the more I transitioned from taking them, the more I stopped even smoking weed. Like they became even more of a want at that time, at least a want, I would say, and then eventually became a need because of the withdrawals, because of how I felt without it in general. Even if I passed, because I've been times I didn't went past the withdrawals, and I go a 3 month stand, a 5 month stand, and I do good, and then like eventually I right back in the same hole, And the reason why that was again, I wasn't talking to people around me. I kind of just kept fighting my own fight. And you can only do that so long. The older you get, the more you really do need people around you. I mean, even younger kids need that even more so, but you don't realize that till you older. Like, I should reach out to someone. They do be trying to tell me, man, I should reach back out to them and tell them, hey, no, I'm not right. Maybe I do need to get out more, or go. You need to go to rehab. Like, don't be afraid to switch if you really do that, because you need that supporting cast. Because obviously, you're going to rehab can take away from other priorities like bills, like you said, and everything. So a lot of people think about those stuff too when they want to go get that help. You know what I'm saying? Because like, damn, I still got to do this. Okay. So they don't even want to go now. They want to try themselves. And again, like I said, that was me. I fight my own fights. I'm like, I ain't going to rehab. Rehab, I was like, And coming from a black community, you know how that go. That narrative, True. You know what I'm saying? So you try to tough it out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it like that, but it's the truth. That's real.
No,
that's real. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And sound crazy, and like for long, like I said, a long time I thought I could do it. It took some losses. You know what I'm saying, and big sacrifices going in front. I'm seeing going away from me, losses, and I'm like, damn, if I wasn't so fucked up on that, I've been up for this the next day or whatever. Because them motherfuckers that had me up 3-4 days, and then I'm not taking them. I'm asleep the next 2, and then my most probably in 2 important days too, and I don't give a fuck because I ain't high. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just lay down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be outside anyway. You know what I'm saying? The more I did them, the more I realized that I wasn't caring about even going outside. And I'm chilling. And that's because I'm tired. Nigga. So then by the time I take them, it was like a boost for me. I'm like, okay, I can move around. My body feels good. And I'm ready to move around. You know what I'm saying? And I just gave that shit up. There you go. No, you're good. I got it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like sitting there like, this ain't the life that you living. It took a lot of losses. My brother had to pass, sadly. Take for that for me to really sit down and like really be like, okay, it's time, bro. Like, you can't do this yourself anymore. You gotta speak up to people around you. You know what I'm saying? Cause I already did kind of before leading up to that point, but once he passed, it really made me be like, okay, I got a man up for real. He got 3 kids, 3 boys at that. You know what I'm saying? They look at me one day and they see me like this, which could be worse, could be better, but still doing this, like, how does that really make me stand as a man? You know what I'm saying? And on top of it, obviously, I got my own children, and can't let them see me go out like that, and he died young, you feel me? So it's like, if I wouldn't die young, I already had my scares in life anyway, so it's like, why even give myself a easy opportunity to go, through my health? So, like, talk to people around me again, and
so do you remember the first time you really, like, reached out to somebody? Or, like, felt like, let me open up?
Yeah.
And what was that like?
You know what I'm saying? Because
like you said, for a while you was ignoring it. Like, man, I don't need to talk to nobody. Yeah. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? And you still relying upon, like you said, the Percocets. Yeah. So when did you? What do you feel like? How do you feel like? How and when do you feel like? It's even before that question. How and when did you feel like you realized it became an addiction slash a problem? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I knew
Like,
it
how
was a
long do you think you were
problem.
doing it, and
I
then you
realized it was
realized,
a
like, well, I heard you say
problem.
something about like, okay, I just refresh to some of the stuff you just said, because like you kind of was like you realized that you were still taking them after your injury or whatever,
Hmm.
right? That was the reason you started taking them. Injuries, I mean, maybe it's over or whatever, but you're still taking them. What do you think happened there?
It was the feeling more than anything. I felt like I didn't need to talk to nobody for real, for real. So I just, at least because I'm off them. I don't know how it make anybody else feel, but when I take them, shit, I just get them over. I'm just like, cool.
Cool.
Like, nobody want to talk to me. I don't talk to nobody. Cool. I'm not upset. I'm just chilling. I'm not off. I can think about everything. You know what I'm saying? I get the memory because, like, obviously, upbringing wasn't good. I did a lot of fucked
Yeah.
up things through high
For
school.
sure.
So I say that, and a lot of stuff come back. You know what I'm saying? I worry about some of them demons. And
Yeah.
when I'm with them, I don't know, when I take them, I just don't feel and think none of that shit. And that's something deeper too. Like, this could come from other things. Depression. You not speaking up one time, or even flashbacks of things that you've seen and you didn't talk about it, so you just that memory gonna be there and eventually gonna start coming like, damn, like, shit, I should have spoke with this low key, or I should have, this gotta get off my chest, because it ain't good to hold all that shit in, because eventually come to light anyway. So it's like I gotta talk about certain shit, you know what I'm saying, and stop capping like I'm really always okay. Nothing wrong, nothing okay.
You have
Nothing
to
wrong
just
with
tell
that.
yourself, like, nigga, stop
Yeah.
capping. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
you're not okay. Nigga, I'm not okay. I'm obviously not okay, right? He said, I keep taking this shit. Nigga, you, you think it just kind of just happened, which is like a moment. You just like, this ain't okay. Or like maybe you even was
No,
doing
it
it
wasn't a
while you was
moment.
still doing it.
It was
Several moments.
it took from my friend.
Hmm.
I told you, I'm keeping the shit wild.
Yeah,
Raw right
it's
here.
raw.
I'm
It's
keeping the
raw.
shit
Yeah.
raw. They know this story. They know that I love them, and I'm thankful they still in my life. But it took my friend. I was at my friend's house one night. I was just upset about some shit. I don't know what it was. And I just started, like, popping them motherfuckers. I wasn't feeling it. I felt like, so I'm just popping some more.
Oh shit. Yeah.
And like, within like 2 3 hours, I took maybe about, I ain't gonna lie, I took like 10 of them motherfuckers. You know what
In
I'm
like
saying?
2 hours.
In like 2 hours.
Wow. Per what?
Per 10s.
Per 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm like, man, I ain't feeling these bitches. So my dumb ass go and try to buy a perk 30. I don't keep shit 100. I ain't never had a bitches before in my life.
Mm-hmm.
My man was like,
That's a times 3, right?
yeah.
Basically, right?
No, them bitches, I found the motherfucker was fake. That's what I'm finna get at. It was fake.
Wow.
You know
Okay.
what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I ain't take it, but this how I found it. 'Cause I had it in my crib. My man comes home from work. My friend Joey sees, he like, what you doing with this? And I'm like, oh, I was gonna tell you that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And the fuck that day, I'm trying to feel good. I want to
For
go out
sure.
tonight or something. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it though. He like, nigga, nah. They told me, he was like, bro, them fake. Ain't nothing real around here. Duh. I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, that's fake, bro. And proved to me it was fake and stuff. I'm like, damn. That was 2020. I heard about them. I was like, okay, I do need some help. And it's 2023. I tell you how long it took for me to get fully to where I'm like able to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That was
Right.
2020.
That was 2020.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
23 right now, right?
3 years.
That's 3 years ago.
And
When that one happened.
he was one of the first people I talked to about it, and it just sucked. 'Cause he ended up getting locked up around that time, so I started talking about his body. I'm like, fuck. So by the time after that situation happened, took another situation. Like I said, it took multiple times for me to finally like get that.
Right.
As we've had to a lot of people that don't date, so I'm sure it take more than just once. Because again, like I said, you can say you ain't clean. First 2 times you usually don't be the first, right? That's what I always say. That's like that. It's like they say they're always gonna come back on it twice. You got to. That's when you really don't know if you cool and you don't with it. And once you can fight them times, you be cool. And so, like I said, that's why I went on the Spurs, and I'm like, oh, I'm cool. But then I realized it wasn't cool. So I only talk about it once. And you gotta make a concurrent thing where you openly and much as you can reaching out to people around you, your loved ones, and just chatting it out. Sometimes just talking about what you going through or what they're going through, just being there for each other more than anything. Because you holding all that shit in, it's gonna come back again. That's what started. It started from you in your depression or whatever it was that started. If you don't start opening up about them things, just come right back. And then you gotta just break that pattern really and just start really trying to fix and go for them things that you weren't trying to do and open up. Just open up and you'll be cool eventually. Not right away. It definitely work right away. It took me, you heard, 3 years. First I'm talking about, it took 3 years, you know what I'm saying, for me to fully say, I'm good. I'm good now. I know what I need to do to stay on top of things and stay prioritized and not fall into them holes of addiction.
Yeah.
So
How long, if you don't mind sharing, how long have you been clean now?
I've been cleaning out for 8 months. Well, hold up, it's Thanksgiving. I'll get clean.
October? Was October?
No, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
When he
Oh, November.
passed,
November,
I ain't
right?
taking none since. Yeah, I poured them all out into a toilet
Yeah.
actually.
You
That
said
day
what?
When he passed, my brother passed. I poured all my pills into a toilet. I ain't gonna lie.
Just like that.
Yeah, and I've been fighting it since. Yeah. And then, trying to think, what's that? No, Thanksgiving. So that's November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So we 6 months.
Yeah.
Without it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we
Still
we
getting
about to
help,
touch
still
June.
fighting them demons, but I know that's
Yeah.
the way I want to go. I feel a lot better now than I did years ago. I feel good again. You know, I'm starting to love myself, and I'm just happy that I got the help I did, and that's why I'm doing this so people would not be afraid to go get the help. You know what I'm saying, or just talk to people about it. If you don't get help right away, I understand. Like I said, it took me steps.
Yeah.
Take steps. Some people just can't do it right, and people always like, "Oh, you got kids doing them." It get to a point where it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that because you think about, because like I say, people that go to rehab, mean like you gotta take time away from your other priority things as an adult. Who gonna pay your bills? You got no family, especially me. I come from no family, so I'm like, shit. I got no mom and dad to, hey, look out for my crib or anything like that. I gotta figure shit out. You feel me? I don't got that much money. I know I ain't balling. I ain't broke, but I ain't trying to 2 months of bills stacked up and not, you know how much better that is. We all thought so how that go.
Yeah.
And I got kids too. I can leave them 2 months. No, they need me every day, every day at least. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like what I do. So I'm thinking about it. So coming from that instance, I'm like, I can just imagine the next motherfucker what all they got going on where they can't make that sacrifice to go get rehab. So that's why I say now just start talking about it. I don't feel like that's why they got them groups how we can go at least once a week at our group just talk to somebody something. Even that little shit really do matter.
That should be free.
That should be free. They got
Real shit.
the city township, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit up there on the walls and shit. It's really, I know people seeing the commercial. It's real. Addiction is real these days, especially with that fentanyl shit too. Like, I pray for people that's on that stuff, man. That stuff real. And I don't judge them, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I know how that shit is. I know how that shit is, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I really, just feel like some people just gotta talk about it. Don't be afraid to talk about it. Like,
Right.
don't feel like you judge, because you'd be surprised when people is doing it. How many people are doing it?
Okay.
Like, people
That's
around
true,
you,
too.
you might think, oh,
Nah, yeah.
they doing double what you doing every day coming in, you not knowing it. And that's happening in your life where I be at work. How you tell somebody saying somebody like, yo, you did. I'm like, yeah. They be like, oh, did it. I'm like, oh, shit, the fuck
You do it too, huh?
Damn, they become you find out everybody around you like, man, and that's what woke me a little more too. Like, damn, that's not good. Like, we're losing our minds, low key. Like, and we're okay with it. You feel me? And that wasn't what it was supposed to be. That ain't what life supposed to be. At least life is so full of shit. You gotta feel. So like, can't feel that to own something. You know, like how you said, basketball to own just basketball. You can't just live life just own all straight basketball. It's more than life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, same thing with the drugs. You gotta leave that shit alone. I mean, I get it. Sometimes enjoy yourself. We grown. I get it. People go to Vegas, whatever, do things. All that shit. I get it. But when you see it becomes a pattern or something that's interfering with other things going in your life, you gotta talk about that shit and get it off your chest, because you gotta find a distraction. As in talking to people. You're not gonna want to be around people. If you around people that don't do drugs, you're not gonna do drugs. Period. Is it true, right? At least that's what I know. I know you don't know your grandma like you smoking. I think grandma career smoking. So it's like,
I mean, it's less likely.
Less likely for sure.
Because there's no what's that word? There's no temptation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said, if you around me, you around my bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no blunt around. There's no bottle around.
Mm-hmm.
There's no pills around. I mean, there's literally nothing around.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you did that, that'd be all you at that point, right? It'd have to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like you said. If you around people that also do that, you'll be walking into an environment that already has it existing inside that environment. Mm-hmm. So like you said, you already got that addiction, and it's right there as soon as you walk in the crib or the room or the car, anywhere, wherever. As soon as you enter that environment, it's there. Yeah. You ain't gotta ask for it damn near. It's like it's right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, take me. You know what I'm saying? So that does, I know that has a lot to do with it. Who you around has a lot to do with it. I mean, I think, a lot too, man, and a lot of it also again, I'm speaking from an outsider's view, man. I've known family. I mean, you know, you like a bro of mine, man. You know what I'm saying? We went to high school, by the way. We went to high school together. All of us did. Northside High School, man. Played basketball together, man. You know what I'm saying? Even hung out, even outside of school and shit. You know, he's very familiar with my family. You know what I mean? My family, my sisters, they call him brother. You know what I mean? Like it's like that. So, you know, when you look at the situation, you like, you know, people, you know, like for me, it's like when I know people and I've known, like you said, people that done went off that fentanyl and shit like that, bro, and it just be like, outside it'd be like, I can say I could never, but it's just like when I watch it, just be like, no matter what, it just affects the people around you, bro. Like bottom line, it affects me. You know what I'm saying? It'd be, man, because it also you feel like you helpless, like you can't help the people because again, they're doing it, right? If it's you, you're doing it. What could somebody that wants to help you even do? What do you feel like somebody if you were in a situation, what do you feel like people around you could have did better or did different? Do you think there's anything they could have did, or do you think it was all on you at the end of the day?
A lot of people. I mean, some people I tell the way they approach it is very disrespectfully. So like that don't help. Like
what you mean?
Like as in, I got a friend. I ain't gonna say his name, but he know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep it shit 100. You know, I already told you know how I feel. You know, I told him like, hey, like he know about the past, man. He just like still brings it up though. You know what I'm saying? That don't help.
Oh, he brings it up right now.
Yeah, that don't help person overcome it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Overcome it. They don't need to hear you bring up their old stuff or nothing like that. Be positive for them. You know what I'm saying? They need that. You feel me? Because it's deeper than what you think. You know, it might like how you said like, because like for you, I know you're like the lot of people that think it's like, oh, I could never. Then there's some of the people that really could that like the down people that do. You know what I'm saying? That's like that ain't how it works. You can't do that because like we all different. You know, we all going through different things. You can't sit there and judge them how they handle it. We all handle things differently. You know, and that's just that. You know, it's just the truth. You know.
Right,
like,
that's true.
If
right,
everybody just be insane, that we wouldn't be nowhere with this world itself. Cause that's just, you know, just how life is. You know, life is through at different times and different angles. You know, so like, and we all different. You feel me? So like, who's you to judge? You be like, I know you ain't did it, or you used to do it, and you know, like, don't want to hear that, bro. They don't need to hear that. They hear positive, like, or like they rather need to hear I've been seeing you, bro, doing your thing. I'm proud of you, bro. Or
right, exactly. Words of encouragement.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, or how many months it been out, bro? Yeah. You know, let's just look gas or just something, you know?
Yeah.
You know, not know, you know, you did it, and that's why you did it, ain't been around, or, you know, like, they ain't helping them. They ain't helping them down and doing that. We gotta fix that. Like, they got it bad around here in the city. Like, people just take and judging people so bad.
Judging off your past, like, they just don't let it go. While you're trying to let it go.
Yeah.
You're trying to grow from those situations.
Hey, for y'all that know people that's addicted, bro, stop putting that shit in their face. He telling you what that shit like, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro. They saying, bro, that shit ain't cool, bro.
Yeah, you can put.
Hey, what'd you say? Made you want to do it again?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. And that's so, which means it's counterproductive with your comments when you thinking, yeah, and you know what? And I feel you as for those people that do say that, and like you said, because it's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating. Somebody you love or care about is like that. But like he's saying, though, he's speaking from the shoes. Is like, even with you thinking, like, even with that being frustrating for you, you have to find a way to like hold in your words and not be like that to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you think that in your head, it's different. You know what I'm saying? But when those words come out your mouth, it affects people. It affects them. Like I said, it does counterproductive, bro. It hits him right back in the like, man, it makes me want to do it again. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get away from that, bro. Like you said, that whole judging shit. Like, and I've done it. I've judged. You know what I'm saying? I have, bro. And in my judgment, and I'll tell you right now where my judgment came from, just being realist. I hate it. Cause I hate it. I hate it, bro. I feel like you losing your friends and your family to this fucking shit, and I hate it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's how I feel. Like that's real life. Like real life shit. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? So it make me be like, man, what the fuck, bro? Like, why you gotta you just want to tell a motherfucker let that shit go? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if you were passing on, dying on stuff, like,
bro,
you want
yeah,
like, but now that I heard how you said, now I think about it, like, now it makes me really think like you probably feel helpless too, though. You know what I'm saying? That could be frustrating, feeling helpless when you care about.
That's why he would say that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
why he would say that.
You know
what I mean? On some real life shit, like that's. Cause I've done
some real shit, you know. I ain't think about it like that. They probably feel helpless. I know if I feel frustrated, like damn.
Cause I just gotta watch you keep doing it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you had several instances where you Okay, well you did it. You went a month or 2 months without, and then relapse right back onto it, right? So think about it, like again, if I'm a motherfucker, I love you, and you do that shit. Oh my god, bro, come on, bro, like come on, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is aggravating. And again, obviously it's not me. No, I'm not the one taking it. But dog, if I love you, it affects me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fake love, nigga. Like I really love you. So when you doing that to yourself, you hurting yourself, you hurting me. And a lot of times, I think sometimes as whoever is abusing the drug or that's addicted to it, they may not think like that. I don't know. Maybe you don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, first of all, I think you feel like you
didn't for a while.
You probably think like you're alone. You take it. There's a reason you're taking it still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? First of all, you grew conditioned to it. You know, like you just were saying, like I was just used to it at this point. You know what I'm saying? I want it. This is what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got used to it. So it does. It all makes sense, man. I mean, as we both keep talking back and forth, bro. At the end of the day, bro, it's all about understanding, bro.
Yeah.
Understanding, bro. Just try to be understanding. Less judgmental, more understanding. That's really what it comes down to, bro. Because like escape, what I need from you is understanding. You know what I'm saying? So simple as a 1, 2, 3. That's real, bro. And I really
That's real.
And I think it's so challenging for a lot of us to be understanding. Again, the number one factor be them emotions, but when them emotions get involved, bro, like that's what causes a lot of us to not like whether it be your shoes or my shoes or his shoes. You know what I'm saying? It'd be them emotions, bro. That feelings, bro. When you got them feelings, when the feelings are at their highest height. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to respond to my feelings while you're responding to your feelings. That's why you're doing it. You respond to your feelings at that very moment. Why you doing it? But you think you're just doing it just to do it?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? As a person looking out on the outside, I know you're not doing it just to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper. It's always deeper than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the shorties, they might be doing it. And it's probably some older people that they doing it because they people around them doing it, peers. But once you know what I'm saying, it gets to a point to where you know what I'm saying, once motherfucker get that addiction though, now they just doing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You never know why a person continue to do it.
You know what I'm saying? First thing you do, you wake up. First thing you do, you go before your bed. You know, that's when you know it becomes a problem. And these are things you have to learn, or you need to take it before you go outside, take it before you go on the clock in, take it out you go to the bathroom. But you start doing stuff like that, but I ain't saying I was that bad. I wasn't that bad. I've seen other people that bad where they taking it. I'm like, damn, you make me not want to. It been talking. That's also helping me seeing people do it and see how little I was like. I'm like, damn, like you going hard, shorty, like.
Just so you see somebody going harder than you.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Kind of
like they doing more than you doing.
Like, damn, like, no, slow down. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what it definitely becomes a you just doing the thing. You ain't just doing it just to be doing it. You doing it because you really hurting. Like, because there's no reason you should be. I don't know, consuming so much at once or something. Well, obviously you don't need that much, but you do it anyway. This is it.
I mean, I've heard it like, in which I've done it like when I used to smoke when I was in middle school, or whatever. Like, you try to chase that high. You know what I'm saying? And see if you can get higher. If there's a higher. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes to get a higher. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't understand the whole plateau part. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? Your body can only take so much at one time anyway. So no matter if you keep feeling it, it's like once you're gonna experience this much, then you're gonna go unconscious. You know what I'm saying? So even at that moment, when you go unconscious, you're not experiencing nothing no more. Your body is. So now you could be possibly putting your body into what? You know what I'm saying? Comas and death. Some people, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're about to put your body through as you continue to take these dosages and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I was always one of the people, man, that like, I learn from others. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, other people fucking up.
That's what we gotta do too these days, man. We gotta use
man,
really being observant.
You don't have to be.
Because that could happen to you. That could be you. So don't use that as a reason to do this and be there for other people that's going through that, because that could be your next family member, one of your favorite ones. They probably might be doing it right now. You're not knowing until it finally started appearing into their everyday lives. You're like, damn, what's, by then it might be too late. But don't think it's never too late. That's when you really step in and be there for them. Don't think it's too late just because they might be doing it a lot or doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be there for them, understand, and fucking use what they're going through to actually also feel it too. Because a lot of people be like, they say they would never, like, because we always say, a lot of us, you say we not do drugs in elementary as kids, and then a lot of us end up being the ones doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if that's the case, then we need to really, really start just using our peers and what they're going through too to to use that for our own lives too, because that could happen to you next. You know, it could be your next cousin, your son, your daughter. It could be.
Man,
That's some real shit.
That's some shit, man.
Yeah.
Think about it. That's some real
I'm
shit.
just saying the way life can happen, bro. It really could happen like that
So
too.
like,
Especially like we fast forward right now, y'all. Think about the shit that's like the drugs that are right now, right?
man,
10 years ago, that was not a thing,
not at all.
right? Fast forward, y'all got kids. Time at 10 years, what new drugs will exist at that point?
You go the road and get something.
You know what I mean? That'd be like, who knows what the fuck the effects of them drugs could even be? You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be funny. Maybe motherfuckers could think it's a drug. Like, it's so cool because it kills the sensation of one of your limbs. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers think that's cool. Motherfuckers think that's cool. Oh, bro, this next drug, bro. Hey, bro, you ain't gonna feel your right arm. Watch this, bro. Take it. And motherfucker take it. Oh shit, I can't feel my right arm. And now this is a fucking fad, and it's just trending.
Yeah.
Because this drug can do that. It's just crazy, bro. That's how it works, bro. I just think about I speak in middle schools and shit. And the biggest trend right now in middle schools, and it's even high schools, is those fucking those pens.
Yeah, vape pens.
The vapes. Vaping is the shit right now in middle school. You know what I'm saying? It's the shit. It's the shit, bro. That's like when I was in school, it was weed. You know what I'm saying?
The wax pens, the weed pens,
Them pens, bro. These shorties doing it everywhere with these pens, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's why we saying it can be your kid, and that's like, bro. That just made me stop. Like, bro, hell, I don't want to see my son and daughter doing this shit. This shit getting real out here,
bro. That'll fuck me up, bro.
Man.
Fuck me up, bro. I know that. I mean, I'd stay composed and just see. I mean, I'll always wait, bro. I'll be searching for. Fucking man, seeking hella ways to see how I can help. You know what I'm saying? Without running them away from you, because you don't want to run nobody away. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. As a person that loves somebody and you want to help them, you don't want to run them away. You ever feel like you have somebody like that was trying to overhelp you? Do you ever feel like that too? Yeah. Like they was overhelping? Like, okay, you know how you just kind of spoke about people that they did the wrong thing about it, just like, oh, you're bringing your past up, right? Yeah. So about the people that really was like, they did bring up your past in a bad way. They always trying to help you. How you feel like, did they overhelp or did you like?
I say a little between overhelped and underappreciated too, though. Okay. I'll keep 100.
That's what I was about to say, because you underappreciated them too in a sense, right? Yeah. Okay. It's a two-way street, right?
That's me speaking not from a sober mind, but at first I'm thinking they're overhelping.
Why the fuck you want to leave me alone, right?
Now I'm thinking more like, okay, I was underappreciated a little bit because they was really
just trying to help you
out.
Trying to
help me out.
Really trying to help.
You know what I'm saying? And
they didn't know how, probably.
And didn't know how. They tried anything they could. They just be there to understand. They didn't leave my side. They let me. They still hit me up. Still see me. Still did what we did. However we was considered and how we were friends, we stuck to that. Nothing changed even though I changed. You know what I'm saying? I got people that's just like that for me, and I thank them to this day because they could have changed, but they didn't. You know. And so
they really didn't judge you.
They didn't judge you.
They really
at first, I thought
they
were overhelping.
They just wanted the best for you.
Yeah, and I feel like that was overhelping. I'm like, they were annoying. But, you know, as the time went
That's real. That's real at that moment, right? That's just like, nigga, damn, leave me alone.
As time went on, I'm like, okay, that was real as fuck.
That is some real ass shit, bro.
That was real as fuck.
Whoever that was, bro, shout out to y'all, bro.
You know
what I'm saying? For real, bro. Shout out to them, for real. Love them, bro. Make sure you let them know you love them, bro. Because that's, man, that's a lot, bro. Like, I know, like I said, with the family I had, I try to create different ways to, like, I try to, like, create scenarios and put them in situations where they won't even think about it. Hey, bro, let's go do this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Let's go do this. And it's still happening. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, so it was still a challenge regardless. Like, it was just like, let's go. Hey, bro, I got an idea. Or, you know, it just, you try to create shit, bro. You really do. You just try to come up with different shit, bro, to, like, help somebody. So, like, I know I've been an overhelper for real. A lot. Several times. You know what I'm saying? I've also been from overhelping and seeing how it becomes like has a negative outcome.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you just said, that person at that moment was being unappreciative and was just like almost on like, hey, fucking leave me alone, bro. Yeah. Like shit like that. Like almost like it ain't your business. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? And a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Now just letting them, I like that stuff now. I appreciate it now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing I was gonna ask you about. So you did rehab.
Yep.
That process, what was it like? the process of like convincing yourself to, like you were just saying, like, bro, I
That
can't
shit
do
was hard
this.
as hell, boy.
Yeah, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot.
Shout out to my sis Ariana.
Man, shout out. Shout out.
It's one for her.
Sis, Ariana. That's
I
dope.
wouldn't have probably been do this shit.
So it was her. She was like, how'd you, what did she say that convinced you, or like, did you remember? Or did she say it multiple times? Different occasions?
She just on it. Like, she just listened to the shit they do. And
Sure,
get
she was
through,
an
you know what
overhelper.
I'm saying?
She
Yeah,
was
she
helping.
overhelped a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, seeing my brother kids too helped me like, okay. Damn. And they look at me as a superhero. So I'm like, shit.
Oh, for real?
I ain't no superhero, you feel me? So how am I gonna be a superhero? You know, I'm gonna do something that a lot
Right.
people can't do from the hood, you know,
Nah,
quote
shit.
unquote. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. Who go to the hood? Who go to the rehab?
You know,
That's
so
like you said.
I went in, I did it, you know what I'm saying?
How long did you do it?
3 months. Yeah.
Rehab for 3 months.
Yeah, outpatient. It was hard. First 3 weeks, I said it was the hardest because I was transitioning myself from who I actually want to be around to who actually I need to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was hard choosing my peers because I felt I always had to be around. You know, I had to be there for people. You know what I'm saying? And that became a drainage on me though, to the point where I forgot to love myself and do what I like to do too, or be like, just, you know what I'm saying, do what's needed for pre also. You know what I'm saying? It took them first 2 weeks that was teaching me how to really just think about myself. You know what I'm saying? What I like to do when I'm upset, who I like to talk to when I'm upset, what do you know what I'm saying? And I can't think of anything, that's not good. You need nothing to do when you're upset to get your mind clear. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to figure things out. Maybe you gotta talk to someone, so you gotta go on the walk, you gotta get on your game, or you gotta, you know, talk to your kids. Find those things and use those things when you're upset and do those things. Cause that takes away more time you want to do that drug that you would take when you feel in these ways. You know what I'm saying? And that's what 3 weeks was basically about for me. And 3 weeks was hard because it was right there in front of me, for real. I was, no, I'm good. Yeah, like, you know, so I'm not going nowhere. I'm trying to just be in the crib, just reciting because I need to really be able to not do this. I just want to be able to just be like, no, and feel good.
So when you did yours in, like, when I'm listening, you didn't do yours in a building, like up in a facility.
Well, no,
you did yours at home.
The last 3 weeks I did in the building.
The last 3 weeks
okay.
of the month, of the 3 months.
Yeah,
Okay, so what was those? So the first 2 months in a week were like at home.
Yeah, and then I finally was like, I was just too depressed. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I went and got the little help I needed, for real. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, I just needed a break from Murph. Felt like, for real, reestablish myself. And don't be afraid to do that. You ever said so for a couple of weeks? And the people that really love you should understand that. Because, you know, some people can do it, some people can't. Some people really need that space. You know, I need that space to observe myself, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know yourself till you're alone, you know? If you're always busy, you're always in something, you're not going to know who you are, you know what I'm saying? When you start being alone, you're like, damn, okay, maybe I should work on that a little more. Maybe I should listen a little more instead of always talking. Or maybe I should go out and check on them and invite them to these little events. So maybe I should go and support them. Maybe, you know, all those things that come to your mind because when you're up in drugs or whatever, you're not thinking about it. So you're in the crib, you don't really nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just in the crib. Yeah. Just like, yeah. And then what you want to be, you want to be able to be active for your kids. It takes a village. Bro, it takes a village, you know. And you got kids too, they need a village. Because, as in, for example, like I said, so my brother, they live in Missouri, I'm like, damn, you know, I'm part of their village. I got to get on my shit. My kids already need me. Now I got 3 other kids who feel like, nah, shit, that's a lot of kids. And I can't do that not being here, you know, and doing drugs ain't gonna do that. You know, I was down that path where I could have been next, you know. And I don't need to be doing that, you know. So I had to go up in there. I'm like, man, I need to just get away. And it was hard because I had nobody to talk to.
While you're in there?
Yeah, I mean, I had people in there to talk to, but it's different talking to new people.
Right.
But I can't say hearing their stories and shit, hearing what they're going through really helped. Because, like,
so you were open, you were talking to them.
Yeah. At first I wasn't. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't. I was just sitting there, you know, just observing, you know. You know, I know I need to be there, but I'm like, shit, this shit weird as hell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. You never imagine something like that. Yeah, I don't think that's something that
like,
people
it's like voluntary
plan
to
for.
go to jail, you know, type
yeah,
of
yeah, it makes sense. I really do get that part.
Yeah, like, you know, but it's like
It's different.
it's
It's definitely
different because
different
you're doing it for
though.
yourself, and you should feel
There
good
you
about
go.
that. Like,
That's the difference.
and that's why I'm saying that now. Because I'm saying what I did because I want you to feel like you do. It's like feel good that you do. You know you got to go in. Some people can do it out. Some people do it in. Some people do both. But if you think you need to go in and get the help you need, bro, do it. Just do it. Don't think about them bills. Nothing. People tell the people around you, do it and see how they act when they get out. Trust me. They a lot of places like the places they help me do for a lot. Like they help you with those things too. Like 'cause they know like, but you wouldn't know until you seek out that help. You talk to the doctor and get you them prices, whatever. It's like really like damn. A lot of us going through this shit. It's like 30 people in here right now. What the fuck? She like, damn, okay.
And they got programs for that shit.
Know, and
they got assistance for that shit.
You know, you gotta just start, and you won't know though until you start just speaking up about what you going through. You know, and it's like this. You know, your doctor asks you, if you are, say yes. You depressed, say yes.
Oh yeah, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, because they do ask you that. Even when you go get,
ignore that shit.
When you go get when you go get tested, they ask you that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see that shit.
You feel like that for you. Like when you go get tested for ACDs, you know, they actually
that's what I'm saying. When they get tested for ACDs,
they
say that shit.
They know that's like emotional. Some people
like
fucking emotional. You know, there's sex addicts out here. You know, it's true too. You know, I was in there, actually met two of them, and they were telling their story, and so I'm just like, damn, this shit real. Like, man, addict just ain't about perks, ain't just about weed, ain't just about.
There's a lot of ways.
It's a real mental thing. Like it's like becomes a hereditary. It seems like at that point, like damn, it's like generations on generations, just like addicts, and who's gonna break the cycle, you know?
Right.
And that's what they say a lot to us. Who's gonna break that cycle? And, you know, I just kept on.
They say that. That's what they say a lot of them.
I'm gonna break that cycle. I want to break that cycle. You know what I'm saying? Try my best to break that cycle with my family, my friends. Like yo, like I dare you. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It might take steps. It might take years. But I'll be there for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I gotta be. You know, because it ain't gonna happen right away. It ain't. Because it's not just about them getting clean. It's that mental part too, though. You know, getting through the withdrawals, it's harder. It's easier than the mental part for me. At least for me, it was. I could deal with withdrawals easy. I've done it a few times. I went days about it. If I can afford it. You know, but when you need to really transaction, just not doing it at all, that's hard. Just being like, nah, because it's just that catch. You know, I don't know I'm gonna get something Friday. I don't get nothing today, Monday, Friday. I'm gonna have something. But when you just like no days I'm gonna have none, you just like it's harder. So that's why I went in, because I know I'm like, no, I can't. Because that shit, I just need to fully be able to say no and feel good saying no. You feel me? That's what it takes, just feeling good saying no. A lot of people would be scared to go in that motherfucker. I say, do it, you gotta do it, you do it, man. Tell your people around you they got you. If they don't, they got something to help you. Trust me, they gonna help you, your doctor gonna help you. They gonna help you with that shit, they know that shit real. Because we all, that's like one of the biggest things about like, bills, I got the kids or they will help with all that shit for real. And I'm thankful that I talk to. Shout out to Parkview Center, they helped me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that right now, they helped me out a lot. That little cat. I was going through it in the first 2 months. The last one was pretty good though. So I say that. The last one was pretty good. I was talking to people, getting to hear their stories and shit. So that was good. Being able just to reach out and testimony more than anything, you know. That's why I say it. Because some people feel like they don't deserve to have a testimony, but we all do. We all have a story to tell. And overcome things, you know. You just gotta know that it's a battle for real in 3 months. You got me thinking hard on it now, because in 3 months is a motherfucker. I'm proud of myself though for real.
Bro, I'm proud of you, G. That's fucking crazy, man. Like, yo, that's why I mean I'm asking you.
That shit was hard.
Man, you know, that's why I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to ask you about it, but I'm like, you know, hey, he told me he wanted to be on here, and I told like a lot of times when somebody tells me they want to be on here, I got an idea of what I want to talk about, or you know, I tell him, or if he has somebody, you know, what I'm saying we'll have something we want to talk. We know we want to talk to him about, and I told him, I said, man, if you came on here, I really want to talk about because I knew about this with him. You know, I knew about some of it. You know what I mean? I didn't know all of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the shit that he just told, this is new for me too, listening to him. Mm-hmm. We didn't have no pre-existing conversation about this shit. So, I knew addiction was going to be the conversation I would want if he was open to expressing about it. You know, and I let him know. Like, I was like, yo, would you feel comfortable talking about addiction? I mean, he was all on board. He said, I'm with it. I mean, he did. You know, and it's really crazy because, again, and I apologize, and I know he probably did too, like, last 2 times we had to cancel on you because of just life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, brother had a little injury. Something else was going on at work. I mean, it was a lot of different stuff going on. But we had to cancel 2 times. And when you cancel something, especially with a topic like that, you can easily go back into the, to the closet. Like, you know what? I just don't even want to do it no more. But I tell you right now, he kept reaching out to me like, I want to talk about this, bro. Like,
Right.
I want to talk about it, bro. Like, hey, can we do it? Can we do it?
Best friend doing, you don't know.
And that's what I said. I'm proud of you too,
Oh,
G.
yeah.
I appreciate all this shit,
just
bro.
reach out to each other, man. I'm sticking strong to that. This whole summer I'm trying to campaign that even when I do my shows, anything.
Yeah, because by the way, he does music, man. Go ahead if you want to share your stuff that you do on music.
Yeah,
You can share that.
Pre 500, you can look me up on SoundCloud, YouTube, all that. Pre 500, man. Mad at.
Pre 500, PREE 500, 500. Yeah, he does really good music, and the music talks about some of the stuff he goes through. You know what I'm saying? And some of his stories and shit like that. What he done did. I was gonna say to you was okay, as we're closing up, anything you want to share to people? I mean, we talked about a lot. I feel like we kind of talked about. I'll close up. So I'll do some closing remarks as you. I'll let you answer that first. What something you want to leave with some people? Anybody
Like
experiencing? Yeah, or just a message you want to leave people
Yeah.
about addiction or just life.
People for addiction. I say for addiction first.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to let people help you fight that fight.
Yeah.
Sometimes some battles can't be fought alone. I'm sorry, and that's the truth, man. I know as a black man, you gotta hold yourself strong, man, and do that. I support men that do that. Ain't no wrong with that. But if you feel that you can't, it's okay to not be able and to lean on to the people around you. That's what they here for. God didn't bring people here for you not to be there for each other. I feel like that's like the biggest message I got for life right there, because people are here to be there for Takes a Village. There's always a way to bring people together too. Like I fuck with this. I fuck with what y'all doing, cause this shit real. Like this addiction shit real. Like don't be afraid to speak on this. Like share this to your people that you feel like that is afraid to speak on this. Like this is my testimony to let you know. Like speak on it. It's real. It's probably one out of 3 people at this point probably doing, something that they shouldn't be doing. Like for real. So just speak on it, reach out to them. There's always a way to get to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping this could be another way.
Yeah, gratitude. Gratitude.
Yeah,
shout out for that. Yeah. And then did you have one about life or?
Yeah, going for life. For life, I how the lady in there said, like kind of like how I was saying about they said like, what you keep going through could be the same thing your other generations in your family going through. Are you gonna be able to break that cycle? Like break that cycle, start a new cycle of life for you and your kids and your family and friends. Like just try to be that new thing, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to be what everybody doing all the time. Like for real. Be good at it's good not to be high on life. Just being aware, being happy and thankful, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be high on life, you know what I'm saying? Not all the time at least, I get it, you get it. Some people I ain't telling nobody not to do what they do what you do, you grow,
Right.
It feels good to be just there and knowing what's going on around you, knowing you don't gotta be high to do it, knowing you don't gotta be high to go do it. Anywhere like this, that's hard to talk on because this is really hard for me. Right? It seemed it wasn't. It's really hard.
Yeah, you made it look easy. I'll tell you what. You did for real.
I really want to talk on this, so I can, cause shit, you gotta be able to just get it out. Sucks, it hurts, but I don't care. Nobody look at me, feel like people love me. I don't care, so I'm like, shit.
Right.
For sure. You shouldn't, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm all about that. That's the whole express yourself shit. Like, bro, you should be able to express yourself, G.
I'm doing this for my loved ones. I don't care.
Right.
I'm doing this for my loved ones. The people I care about, they want to see me clean,
Yeah.
And I want people around them to see, try to get clean. So I'm doing this to help them get there.
Exactly, yeah. You don't know who needs to hear this.
For real.
Nah, real shit, bro.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. Anything else you got that you maybe want to say, or as we close it up? If you got anything.
I got one more thing.
Okay, there we go. Go ahead.
Nothing
you got
too,
it. No,
nothing
go
too
ahead.
personal, nothing too deep.
Go ahead.
But just shout out to y'all, my dog.
Oh, man, love, bro.
Real serious.
Love, man. Wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, damn, that's what's up. Damn, I ain't expect that one.
Yeah, for real.
Thank y'all. Man. Y'all really should support these 2 dudes, man. Like they
man.
I tune into them every time they drop an episode. Like they speak about real life shit. and I fuck with that. As a community, we gotta lock in with these two dudes for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely book with them. I'm telling you, it's good to get it out, man.
And that's what we doing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to book with us, bro, like, basically we open to talking to any and everybody.
Yeah.
You got something you want to talk about? That's whatever, bro. Like, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really are real people from our community talking about real shit that's happening in our community and happening in our lives. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna break shit down. You know what I'm saying? Shit's gonna get real. Sometimes motherfuckers gonna cry. You never know what's gonna happen because this shit's raw. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why I said I think you did an extremely amazing job at this. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been some shit that, I mean, you never know. I never knew exactly how this was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I know addiction is real. You know what I'm saying? And, and it's hard, not always easy. So thank you. Thank you for real. I mean, I really appreciate you coming on here.
Rehab, I cried, man. Nice in a row.
You could tell you overcame a lot. Yeah. You know, if you can get through it and talk about it like the way you just did just now, it says a lot that you know on your journey, on your healing process. It says that you've overcame a lot already. I'm be honest, it says a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know what I'm saying, you passed a lot of steps already. You conquered a lot of obstacles already. You know what I'm saying? Whatever obstacles in your way, I don't see how you can't conquer it at the mindset that you're at right now.
Oh yeah, I'm on the deep.
I'm gonna tell you for real, I can see it.
Focused,
you know what I'm saying?
Eager to got ideas going for myself. I'm trying to keep it going. Not lose nothing this time.
Yeah. Do you anything you want to say?
Just to like pat it whack a bit is like how he said, if you're going through it, have patience. I feel like, and if you're the person helping, have patience as well. I feel like patience is a big factor on both ends because, like how he was saying, if he didn't have the patience to understand someone, or the other person didn't have the patience to like weigh it out for that person to understand where like, you know, they're going down the wrong path and stuff, is like it could have gone way different or it could have gone south real quick. But it's just patience is real key, you know what I'm saying? So be aware of that, and not just that, but communicate a lot and try to like be understanding. So patience, understanding, and communicate. Like, you know, I feel like those three things go hand on hand on both ends of like an addiction, because it's just like whether you're the person going through it or whether you're the person trying to help the person out with that. I feel like, again, communication, patience, and just understanding is real big. Like those three. So,
I agree with that. Yeah, I think patience is huge, man. I think just from listening to you, just listening to you, I tell you that like that. From listening to what you said, I think be forgiving of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like be forgiving that you gonna make mistakes, that you gonna, even if you relapse, don't mean you're the worst person.
Right.
Because a relapse can be a step closer to the goal.
No, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like this time I went a month without it, and I know I took it again, but all right, let me try again. Don't let that mean you can't try again. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So like I think being forgiving of yourself. And then another thing I was gonna say was like you said, man, like bro, really, and we say this, is crazy because we actually say this in a lot of our episodes, and we say it, bro, reach out to people, bro. Like you heard him say it, bro. Like reach out, talk to people, bro. Open up, bro. Again, like this channel, express yourself, bro. Really express yourself, bro. Reach out to, there's people that want to help you. And I really believe that. And I always know there's always somebody, but it'd be hard for me to believe anybody that tell me that nobody wanted to help them. Right. It'd be hard. I'm gonna be honest. It'd be hard for me to believe that. Right. Somebody did, bro. You might have ignored their ass. And maybe they didn't know how to. So maybe maybe also on their part, they made the wrong approach. Right. Like you was just talking about bro. Maybe he made the wrong approach. You know what I'm saying? Bring the past in your face. But maybe he don't know no other way. Yeah. But that's his way of caring. Like he's like, nigga, fuck you, you've been doing this shit for that's how, I mean, he don't know how else to say it. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's his way of fucking saying it. Okay. At the end of the day, it ain't don't mean he don't care. He's just like, damn, nigga. No, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, it's just like, so I think that's key, man. Just reach out to people, man. And the last thing I'm gonna say is yeah, man. I just appreciate this one, bro. Yeah, for real. Appreciate this one, man. we gonna wrap it up, man. Hey, if you like this, go ahead and like it, man.
Yes, sir.
If you got a moment, comment, man. Let us know what you think. Let us know if there's a topic you want us to talk about. If you care, or somebody you care about, they can benefit from this topic or this information, man, go ahead and hit the share button. And last thing, man, if you're down for the ride, subscribe. Y'all know how to go, man. Hey, express yourself.
Yes, sir.
It's ways, man. Love you, bro. Appreciate you so much, Pre.
Thank you,
Nah, for real, bro. Appreciate the info, bro.